When it comes to being generous, most people think of being generous as giving something of material thing or giving something of monetary value. Being generous comes in many different forms. You can be generous by simply giving your time to someone, by giving community service or any type of service for that matter, or being generous as far as like giving away knowledge. A lot of people overlook knowledge as being a way of being generous, so they don't think it's a form of being generous. While reading the 21 indispensable qualities of a leader, John C. Maxwell asked a question. He said, could you give something away anonymously? And when I thought about this, I thought about the age that we're living in. We're living in a social media age, and you have, countless videos of people recording themselves being generous as far as like, doing things for people. And, it makes you wonder, like, are you really doing it just because of, you want people to see, oh, hey, I'm doing something good? Or are you really doing it from the kindness of your heart? A lot of people think that, being generous, they have to, show the world like, hey, I'm doing it. I want the recognition for it. But it's not really not even about that. It's really about helping those who can't really help themselves, or just being there, for somebody. Like I said before, knowledge is another way of giving, being generous and for free. You know what I'm saying? So you could give somebody your knowledge and help the next person come up or progress in life. So I'm going to touch on 3 points today. The first point is, if you are not content with little, you won't be content with a lot. With that being said, you cannot be happy by having a lot of things if you're not happy with the little things. And it's all about the little things. Little things turn into bigger things, and if you can't learn to appreciate the little things, you will never know how to appreciate things as they get bigger and become more a part of your life. The second point is, don't let the desires for possession control you. A lot of people think that you have to, collect things and you have to hold on to things. But at the end of the day, life is all about giving back. And it's important for us to know how to give back and help those, sometimes who can't help themselves, or just learn how to help those not knowing that, they can't do anything in return for you. So being generous is very important when it comes to building self-worth and self-value. And my third and final point is, could you give something away unknowingly? Could you give something away that nobody would ever know that it was you who did it? Could you give something away that, that maybe something that you really, really liked, or something that you deemed as one of your most prized possessions? Could you give it away without anybody knowing, no social media, no cameras, just totally anonymously? That is the true form of being generous, doing something out of the kindness of your heart, doing something that you are not looking for something in return. You're doing something genuinely to help someone else. And that's what it's all about.